Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tuyassir wa tammin bil khair. So today, inshallah, we are going to start lesson number 15. And I sent you some handouts today, so I hope you are able to have a look. If not, at least maybe I'm sure you remember that we discussed about फ़इल nahi. So the verb of prohibition, to prohibit someone from doing something. So do you remember anything about फ़इल nahi, which is the prohibition, like when we prohibit someone from doing something, like when we stop someone from doing something?
It is used in the second form of verb, sir.
It is used
Second
with
person,
the second person, which is called mukhatab. Okay.
and the last letter will be sakin,
The last letter will be sakin. Excellent.
and we will start with la nafiya.
La an-nahiya.
Nahiya.
Nahiya, yeah. From nahi, it is nahin, the one who stops, and nahiya is for feminine, the one who stops someone from something. So la an-nahiya, the prohibitive la. All right. So as we can see here, for example, you can go through this text if you want to, but it's very simple. For example, we take the second form of the verb, which is tadhabu. You go for the singular masculine, tadhabu, and for the plural we say tadhabuna, right? And for singular feminine we say tadhabina, and for the plural feminine we say tadhabna. So we have tadhabu here, and then we bring in la, which is la an-nahiya. And after we bring in la, what happens? The ending becomes sakin, and it is la tadhab, don't go. So this is how we make फ़इल amr, फ़इल nahi, sorry. So फ़इल nahi, la tadhab. And then inshallah we will see how we make it for the plural and how we make it for the feminine, singular and plural as well. Let's look at some of the examples here, and these examples will also occur in the lesson, so we will go through quickly. For example, don't sit here. La tajlis huna, don't sit here. So when you want to stop someone from sitting on or to a specific place, so you say, don't sit here. La tajlis huna. And similarly, la taktub bil- qalam-il-ahmari, don't write with the red pen. So la taktub, you don't write. La takhruj, you don't go out. So the reason why I'm translating you, that means the doer is also there. So the doer is you, and then the verb is takhruj, and that's why the noun that will follow will be mansub. However, when we have harful jar, we know that the noun after that will be majroor. For example, la takhruj min al-fasli, don't go out of the class. Okay, la ta'bud, don't worship. Now after that we have al. So what's the rule of connecting sakin with al?
We should
With
take kasra, sir.
kasra, sir.
Kasra, excellent. So as we can see here, la ta'budish shaytana, don't worship the shaytan. So it was la ta'bud, and when we connect it with al, we will connect it with kasra, and we know this already, this information. And this is basically called iltiqa sakinain, yani the meeting of two sakin letters. One is dal is sakin and al is also sakin. So it's not possible to read two sakinain or sakinain, it's not possible. So that's why one of them has to be mutaharrik. So that's why the first one becomes active, and then we put kasra over there, and it becomes la ta'budish shaytan, don't worship the shaytan. Okay, so we know that when we talk to a singular masculine, we will say la tadhhab ya Bilalu. So, oh Bilal, don't go. But if we have plural, so it will be tadhhabuna. And when we use la, then the noon gets dropped. If you remember, we discussed earlier, like for una sound, the noon gets dropped and it is replaced with alif. So it becomes لا تذهبوا يا إخوان. لا تذهبوا يا إخوان. Oh brothers, don't go. And for the singular feminine, it is تذهبين. For example, تذهبين, and it's يا فاطمة يا آمنة. And when we say لا, and then it will be لا تذهبي يا آمنة. So what happened? The noon was dropped as well. And for the plural, for the feminine, it is mabniyun. Yani there will be no change. The noon will not be dropped. So tadhabna will remain as it is. But when we say la tadhabna ya akhawatu, it will be translated as don't go, O sisters. La tadhabna ya akhawatu. Don't go, O sisters. Okay, now before I think we proceed to the.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, sure.
Sir, in last handout, you sent one PDF also.
Yes.
You write that all prohibitive verb form consist of built-in doer in them.
Exactly.
The noun
right.
after the prohibitive form will always be
Mansoob.
mansoob.
Yes.
But in this file, ya ikhwanu, ya bilalu, ya khawatu. This is mansoob, sir. Marfu.
Marfu because of ya harf nida.
It's mahal nasab, right, sir? It's mahal nasab.
It's mansoob, but it's mahal and mansoob. Yani it's in the place of mansoob. However, grammatically, when we use
is there any example, sir? Is there any example of which is mansoob also?
Yes.
Not mahallan, perfect mansoob.
Yeah, la ta'budu shaytana. If you look at the handout, la ta'budu shaytana. And I think the one that I sent is la taktubir risalata. So that one also has one example as well. So if you can see here, yes.
Is there any, sir, effect of fail lazim or mutaddi?
No, nothing like that. Because when you make imperative form, like when you give an order, or when you make this prohibitive form, both of them, the doer is always there. So the doer is inbuilt and the verb is already here. So the noun that follows it will always be mansoob. However, we know that when there is jar majroor, then it has to be, for example, bil-qalam-il-ahmari. So when we say la taktub bil-qalam-il-ahmari, here we will say that bil-qalam-il-ahmari is mansoob. But how it is mansoob? Mahallan mansoob. Yani it's in the place of nasb. However, the i'rab here is majroor. Similarly, la takhruj min al-fasli. Also, we can see here that it is majroor because of min. However, it is mahallan mansoob. La ta'budu shaytana. Here it is perfect mansoob, as we can see here. La ta'budu shaytana. So noon has fatha over here. Similarly, we have been learning from book 1 that after ya, if there is singular noun, the noun will always be marfu'. Whether it is a common noun or a proper noun, it will always be marfu'. For example, we can see here, la tadhhab ya bilalu. So when we say ya, the noun that comes after that will be marfu'. So when we say ya bilalu, it is mansoob, but it is mahallan mansoob. But we cannot make it mansoob because of ya. So we cannot say la tadhhab ya bilala. No, we cannot change it because it has its own restriction. The grammar has its own restrictions where some things are certain and they are fixed and we cannot change them. So that's why it will always be la tadhhab ya bilalu. But we will say ya bilalu is mansoob. How it is mansoob? It is in the place of nasb.
And if we say, sorry, Abu Bilal, then?
La tadhhab, and then we will say Aba Bilal. Ya Aba Bilal. And if it is only Abu Bilal, you will say La tadhhab Aba Bilal. Then we have to use the mansoob form, which is Abu, Aba, Abi. So we have to use the mansoob form, which is Aba. So we will say La tadhhab ya Aba Bilal.
So.
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, excellent. Okay, now we will just see what we discussed now. For example, a small demonstration. So tansuru means you help. And if you want to stop someone from helping someone, which we shouldn't do, but it's just for the sake of learning. So what will we do here now? We will put here
La.
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 And then what we will do? The ending.
Remove dhamma from the
So we will say la tansur, you don't help. Okay. So okay, don't help. You want to say don't help Zaid. So what will we say? La tansur
La tansuru Zaidan.
Zaidan. Excellent. La tansur Zaidan, la tansur Bilalan. And if you have Fatima, then what will you say?
La tansuri.
No, yani I'm stopping you to help Fatima. Yani Fatima is the object.
Okay.
Fatimata.
La
Yes.
tansuru Fatima.
Excellent. La tansur Fatima. It has to be.
La tansur Fatima.
Excellent. And similarly, we have la tansuru, and now what we have to do, we have to drop noon and bring in alif, so it will be la tansuru, you all don't help, and then you can bring in the object, which can be any person. So you all don't help Bilal, so la tansuru Bilalan, don't help Bilal. So what happened here is basically the noon was dropped and it has been replaced by alif. What about tansurina?
La tansuri.
So
Drop
what
the
will we
noon
do
again.
here? We will bring in la first, and then we have to drop noon as well. But there has to be one more change as well. We know that dhamma and ya do not get along. So what we have to do, we have to put
La tansurni.
la
La tansuri.
tansuri. Yeah, so we have to bring in kasra so that it matches with ya. So it will be la tansuri. And what about la tansur? Okay, so we have the feminine plural. So what will we do here now?
This will not drop at all because it is.
There will be no change.
It
Because,
will stick to the verb. Yeah. La
yeah, so
tansuri.
because the noon is mabni, so it will not change. So it will be la tansurna. You all ladies don't help. And the
Yeah,
same
it's
here. Yes, la tansurna. All right. And similarly here we will say la tadrib and la tadribu, la tadribi and la tadribna. Now here already we have ra has kasra, so there is no need to put kasra, so it will be only la tadribi. So it is already ready for us. So it will be la tadribi. So there is no need to put kasra because it is already there. It will be la tadrib, right? It will be sakin, and it will be la tadribu, and this one we will put alif as well. And of course, let's not forget to put la here. So I think we don't need to do it for all. It's clear now. Yes. So la tadrib.
No, I have a doubt to start. At some point in the book also, again, he says even the third person can be like prohibited.
Yes, that's right. That is
yeah,
called,
I don't know. I don't understand that because
that
the
is
basic
called,
rule says only the second person. Then again, he brings something in the book and he says even the third person can be prohibited. And there are some examples in the Quran as well.
that's
So
right.
I don't understand this concept, Ustad. Can you please
Actually,
explain?
yes, sure. Actually, basically, we are dealing with a direct order and direct prohibitive form. So direct means when we are making an order to the second person, the one who is right in front of us. Then there is a way that when we can make a command or we can prohibit, which can be the first person or the third person. For example, you say, let Bilal go to play. Let him go to play, or let him play. Okay. In that way, it will be slightly different. So inshallah, we will go like gradually, step by step. Okay. So first we focus on, yes, you're right.
Same case in imperative sentence also.
Imperative as well, yeah. This is called direct command and direct prohibition. So we will say direct command and direct prohibition. And that will be indirect command and indirect prohibition. When you stop or when you give order indirectly to someone. And then there will be like, it will not only be la, then there will be some other huruf as well. For example, there will be fal, and there will be also similarly like lamma, and there will be some other as well that will be used to prohibit. But I think, inshallah, as of now, we focus on this form, and I think that form is in book 3. That does not happen in book 2, I guess so.
Yeah, you're right, Ustad. That's why I was a little bit confused, because first the rule says this, and then I was not able to understand why it says also this. Then I got your point now.
Yeah, for example, we say, we have like إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحُ وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. No, which one is that? فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. Which one is that surah?
Yeah. So,
فَلْيَعْبُدُوا
Nasr.
Yes.
Surah Nasr.
Surah Quraysh, sir.
Surah Quraysh. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف.
Oh, Izaja is Nasr, Ustad.
No, we are talking about Quraysh.
Example,
Okay, Quraysh. Okay.
فَلْيَعْبُدُوا, let them worship. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا. Okay, now this is indirect command. So this is indirect command which is made by fal, using fal. And it can also be made with wal, and then there are some other ways as well. But as I said, we will talk about that, inshallah, in the following lessons. But here we will only focus on the direct command and direct nahi, which is imperative form to the second person, and also the prohibitive form to the second person only. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So la tadrib, you don't hit. La tadribu, you all don't hit. La tadribi, for the feminine, you don't hit. And la tadribna, you all don't hit for the ladies. Okay. And similarly, we have tasma and tasmauna and tasmaina and tasmana. I think you can do it now. So can you please just go through once without making any changes? Yes.
La tasma'.
La tasma'. Okay.
La tasma'u.
La tasma'u.
La tasma'i.
La tasma'i.
La tasma'na.
Excellent.
La
La
tasma'na.
tasma'na. Okay. No change. Perfect.
Sir,
All
I
right.
think the feminine plural, there will be no change in any group. Nasr, darab, any group.
It is mabni. Feminine for the plural, for the present tense.
No
they are
matter
mabni.
whether it is in the group of nasara, daraba, dahaba.
Nothing will happen. Mabni is always mabni. So whatever group they belong to, whether it is the weak form or the regular form or the extended form, and the plural for the feminine, for the third person and for the second person will not change at all. All right.
Yes, sir.
So yadhabna and tadhabna, similarly yasma'na and tasma'na, and similarly we have here yansurna and tansurna, both will not change ever. Nothing will happen to them. Strong. All right. Now we go back to the points, and here we have point number 2, which is about the use of kada yakadu. Okay, so what is the meaning of kada yakadu? It is basically, it is translated as almost or about to. Okay. For example,
Same group of common, sir.
it's a small group. It's a small, beautiful group, which is by itself. And there are like 3-4 words as well, verbs as well. And they have only one demand. And the demand is the verb that comes after them has to be always present form. For example, here we can see here, كَادَ الْوَلَدُ يَضْحَكُ. The boy almost laughed. So whether we have kada or we have yakadu, which we will see in the next form, the verb that comes after that has to be always in the present form. It has to be mudari. So as we can see here, كَادَ الْوَلَدُ يَضْحَكُ, the boy almost laughed. And كَادَ الْمُدَرِّسُ يَخْرُجُ, the teacher was about to leave. So when we have past, it will be translated as was, or it will be translated as verb to. كَادَ الْوَلَدُ يَضْحَكُ, the boy almost
Sir, last
laughed.
sentence, read it again, sir.
Which one? كَادَ
Even
الْمُدَرِّسُ
in Surah
يَخْرُجُ.
Al-Baqarah, yakadul baraq. That one is
Yakadu al-baraqu is used for the present one, whereas makadu.
This one
which
is
one
the
is
past tense.
Yeah, when we talk about in Surah Baqarah, when they were asked to slaughter the cow and they were not going to do it. So it is فَذَبَحُوهَا وَمَا كَادُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. It's verse number 71 of Surah Baqarah, that they slaughtered it, but they were not going to do it. Okay, so if you open your Quran and go look at the translation of Surah Baqarah, verse number 71, فَذَبَحُوهَا وَمَا كَادُوا. Kadu is the which form? Kada, kada, kadu, the third form of the past, right? They were not going to do it. وَمَا كَادُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. They were not going to do it. And they didn't want to do it. However, they did it because they were supposed to do that. So that is the use of present, the past of kada, whereas the present tense of kada is yakadu. Yakadul jarasu yarinnu, the bell is about to ring. So now the translation is present. Why? Because it starts with the present tense. Yakadul jarasu yarinnu, the bell is about to ring. And yakadul imamu yarka'u, the imam is about to perform ruku. And now if you see the verse that you are referring to is, I think, verse number 20 of Surah Baqarah, which is yakadul barqu yakhtafu absarahum. Yes. So it's the bird, the light almost snatches away their sight. Their sight. Yeah. So almost snatches away their sight. So it will be translated as present. So what we have here is the present, yakadu, and after that we have the present as well. And the noun that is used will be always marfu. So we have kada, or we have yakadu, then the noun after that will be marfu, and then the verb after that will be always present tense. Yakadu, we can see here is the present tense. After that, the noun is marfu, al-jarasu, and then we have the present tense mudari, yarinnu, the bell is about to ring. Yakadul imamu yarka'u, the imam is about to perform ruku. And the explanation is here. Kada yakadu is followed by a noun and then by a verb in mudari. So it's clearly written over here that after kada or yakadu, the noun will be marfu and the tense will be always present. And this is like there are some other verbs that belong to this family.
Belong to one of the sisters, or it is a separate family?
It's a separate family. It's a separate family.
This is a separate family itself?
Yes.
Okay, separate family. Okay.
Yes. So it's called kada.
After yakadu, the noun marfu and proper noun always?
Not always. It depends. Like it can be proper noun, it can be common noun. Doesn't matter.
Is there an example of common noun?
Yeah, yakadu imamu yarka'u. If you want to say, if you see there is an imam, one imam, so you can also say yakadu imamu yarka'u. Imam is about to perform ruku.
But imam here, imam is your proper ustad, but he's asking for common again.
Yeah, so if you, and let's change it to common now. Yakadu waladun yalabu, the boy is about to play. So if there is one boy and you see that boy is a common noun, so you can also say yakadu waladun yalabu, boy is about to play. Or if you want to make him cry, so you can also say yakadu waladun yabki. However, it will be specified if you specify someone. So if you want to say the boy is about to cry, so you will say yakadul waladu yabki, the boy is about to cry. Clear? Shall we proceed?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. All right, so we have already learned that la is used to negate mudari. So if you want to use negative form in mudari, we use la. For example, la afhamul franciyata, I do not understand French. So this is like a fact that you are talking about, that you don't understand French, and it's a fact. And
Nahia, this is right?
called
Nafia.
this one is nafi. Nafiya, yeah, which is the
Yeah.
law of negation. And
Yeah,
then we
because it doesn't
have,
make any change in the verb. Yeah.
that's right. And then we say, لا نذهب إلى الملعب يوم الجمعة. We do not go to the playground on Fridays. So this is also La Unnafiya, where we are saying that we don't do such activity, so or so on Friday. However, if ma is used with the mudari, so this is maybe some new information that sometimes it's possible to use ma with mudari as well. The verb refers to the present time only. Note the difference between la and ma. La ashrabu al-qahwata. I do not drink coffee. Here, when you say la ashrabu al-qahwata, I don't drink coffee, you are talking about something as a habit. And this is your habit not to drink coffee. But if you're sitting with someone and you are not in the mood of drinking coffee right now, you would say ma ashrabu al-qahwata. I am not drinking coffee now. And I don't want to drink. If you don't want to do something now, then we can use ma with the present tense as well. So la ashrabu al-qahwata is generalization. It's a fact. It's something that you do not do on a daily basis. But if there is something that you don't want to do right now, al-an, then you will use ma ashrabu al-qahwata, ma uridu an alaba, I don't want to play now. So if there is anything that you don't want to do now, then we can use ma as well with the present tense, and this is okay to use now. But what happens when we use ma with the present tense? Then it converts it only to the situation that is happening right now. For example, you eat fish like normally. So you say ana akulu samaka or ana akulu samak. But as of now, you're full and you don't want to eat. So you say ma akulu samak. I will not eat fish now. So if you don't want to do something now, then you can also use ma with the present tense, and it would mean that you don't want to do it right now. Okay, note that
Ma can also be used for past tense as well, right, Ustad?
it is always used with the past tense.
Past tense, but here, okay, present tense.
To negate the past tense, yeah. Ma dhahabtu ila suqi, ma dhahabtu ila al-masjid.
Yeah, okay.
So ma akaltu, so you always use it with the past. But now it is like bit of change, and we are using it with the present. So
For the current time, okay.
Yes. So this is also possible to do that. For example, you ask me something, a question. If I say la adri, that means I don't have any knowledge. I didn't have any knowledge in the past, and I don't have any knowledge now. But if you ask me a question, but right now I don't have the answer, so I will say ma adri.
Yeah. This Arabs usually use this slang madri, like that. Right?
The Arabs use it a lot.
Madri.
Madri.
Yeah.
That means something that I don't know now. Maybe I knew it earlier, but as of now I don't know. So you can say ma adri, I don't know.
I didn't understand, and then because they use both the words together, madri, then I was thinking, what is this kind of word in Arabic? Then I understood that it's ma adri. Yeah.
In fact, I had an argument with one of my Saudi friend, colleague, because when we start learning something new, we think we know everything, and then we think the other person is wrong. And when he said to me ma adri, I said, how can you use ma with the present tense? We always use it with the past tense. He was not able to elaborate. However, he told me that it's possible to use because they don't know all the rules, but they know how to use it. So he said, I don't know what's the logic behind that, but I know that we can say ma'adri. But I said, no, this is equal to haram to say ma'adri. You should say la'adri. So now we know that it's possible for something that you don't know as of now. Okay, note that
mostly in exams.
Again?
It happened mostly in exams.
In exams?
Yes, after exam, we know everything.
But during the exams, you will say, Ma'adri, I don't know. Okay. Okay, now note that I eat is akulu. It is originally, we know that when we say adhabu, we start with hamza maftuha, adhabu. Similarly, when you say akulu, we know that the root letters of akala is hamza, then kaf, then lam. So when we have hamza maftuha, and then after that we have hamza which is sakina, then what happens? It changes into mad, and we say akulu, akulu. So here, as we can see here, we have hamza which is mutaharrika, and it has alif, fatha, and then the second one is sakina. so it has become akulu. Similarly, akhudhu and similarly amuru. So any verb that has the root letter which has hamza in the beginning, for example, amara, akala, akhada, then when we talk about the first form of mutakallim, yani I, so we will say akulu, akhudhu, and amuru. So what happens? Two hamzas will change into one hamza. Why? We know that hamza and fatha, they go along. So what happens? Two hamzas come together. One is mutaharrik and the other is sakin. So it will be merged into one hamza with, we say that with what? Mad. So we will say akulu, akhudhu, and amuru. Did you get it?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay. Innama. What's the meaning of innama? Innama means only. And we know one hadith, very famous, innamal a'malu bin-niyat.
And today
Actions
also
are
you have innamal ikhwal,
innamal mu'minuna ikhwatun. Yes.
ikhwatu. Yeah.
Yes, innamal mu'minuna ikhwatun. The mu'minin are indeed brothers. And
Indeed,
ikhwatun,
is it? Yeah. But it cancels the something like that.
the impact of indeed. Yeah, it cancels the impact of indeed. Ma, basically, this ma is another kind of ma, which is called ma
Which
al-mad.
cancels the
Impact
rule
of inna,
right?
That's right. It
Yeah.
cancels the impact of inna, because we know that the noun after inna has to be mansub. So it should be innal amala bin niyat. But when mim ma comes over there, then the ma will cancel the effect of inna. So it will be innamal amalu bin niyat. Actions are judged by the intention.
Ustad, even I don't understand. So what is the difference of using only inna and innama? So it has any weightage in the language, or I don't understand like why innama is used.
Innama and inna, both of them are used for tawqid, for emphasis.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah,
we know
okay.
languages.
But when the meme comes, why Allah uses this inna at times and why innama at times?
It's basically the beauty of the Arabic language and the diversity of the Arabic language.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
sometimes, like,
is there any change in the translation, or is he giving more impact by adding the emphasis is increased more by adding ma, or how is it?
Innama is more emphatic than inna.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's more like emphatic, and it is like secluded. It isolates idea from some other ideas. So when we say innamal a'malu bin niyat, it will be translated as actions are judged only by intention. So it basically translates something into only. Innama sadaqatu.
To be more specific, is it? To be more specific?
That's right. More emphatic, as I said. Okay. So when we say innama sadaqatu lil fuqara'i, charity is only for the poor, and not for anyone else. It's only for the poor. So it's more emphatic than inna. But when ma is over there, then what happens? It cancels the impact of inna. I'm repeating again. For example, if we have inna, then it will be inna sadaqati lil fuqara'i, because we know that after inna the noun has to be mansub. Innal a'mala bin niyati.
So we call this meme as something, no sir, please tell in Arabic. Kafatun makfu.
Meme al-kaffa.
Meme al-kaffa.
Yes, this is a meme that has that stops the impact of inna. That's why it is called meme al-kaffa. And the noun that follows it will be called makfufa. Al-amalu will be makfufa. It's a bit deeper, so in case you are able to digest it, sure, you can take it. So ma will be called ma al-kaffa, and then the noun that follows it will be makfufa. All right, so now we look at the vocabulary in this lesson. So maq'ad means seat. Ya abati is a very beautiful expression which is used in the Quran. So it's basically it means ya abi, but it is out of more love and closeness. So it is used as ya abati. Similarly, it's possible to use ya ummati. That's possible to use as well. Oh, my mother. So it's basically ya abi. There was ya over there. Oh, my father. But that ya has been replaced with ta. And again, this is about the diversity of and the beauty of the Arabic language, that one word can be used in different ways. So ya abati la ta'bud ash-shaytan. It's used in Surah Maryam when Ibrahim alayhi salam says to his father, Ya abati, oh my father, baka yabki, to cry, at-tariqu, way, fi athna'i, during. Okay, notice that the word athna is, what do we say? Maf'ul bihi, maf'ul fihi. Athna is maf'ul fihi, and it talks about the time. And we know that when there is a harf jar before it, it will change into kasra, fi athna'i. Otherwise, it will be athna'a. Kadaba yakdibu kadiban, to lie. Inqalaba yanqalibu inqilaban, to overturn. Okay, this one is the extended form of the verb, which is called mazid fi. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Which verb form are we learning now? Presently, which verb form are we learning? We are learning thalathi mujarrad, yani only 3 root letters. The verb that consists of only 3 root letters.
Mazid biharfain.
Mazid will be akthar min harf. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3.
But in this case, in qalab, it is 2, right? Wasl and noon.
It's hamzat al-wasl and noon. So it's basically the qalaba yaqlibu, and it will in qalaba yaqlibu, in kasara yankasiru. So this is in qalaba, which is, I think, the 7th form of the verb. So as of now, we are learning the first form of the verb, which is fa'ala yaf'alu fi'lan. That is the first one that we are learning now. And inshallah, in the future, we will learn the second one, which is taf'il and mufa'ala. And inshallah, we will continue with the rest of the forms of the verb. All right, so shall we start the lesson now?
Tomorrow we can do it, sir.
7:41. We have like 15 minutes. The lesson is not that big. So the reason if we don't do it now, you will forget everything that we have discussed today. That's what I believe.
Nine minutes left in Azan, sir. Okay, start.
Let's try and see as much as we can do.
1 page only.
It is only 1 page, by the way.
Okay, we can finish it, sir.
All right. Yes, so everyone agrees? Everyone agrees?
Agree, sir.
Alhamdulillah, yes, sir.
It's on Irfan, so I don't hear anything from anyone else. All right. Okay. So you can see the lesson now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗰, lesson number 15. So I am the teacher and Irfan is Abu Bakr, doing the role of Abu Bakr. So al-mudarrisu, أين تذهب يا أبا? What will be the ending of? Yes.
Aba Bakr.
Bakrin, right?
Bakrin.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
it is mudaf. Yeah.
Mudaf alayh.
Yes. So why it is Aba? Why not Abu?
Because of ya, sir.
Yeah. After ya, if we have mudaf alayh, then it has to be
After
mansoob.
ya, mudaf always mansoob, sir.
Mansoob, that's right.
Yeah, Abdurrahman.
Ya
Abdurrahman. Like that.
Abdurrahman.
Ya Rabbal Alameen. So you can just memorize one example. Ya Rabbal Alameen. So that is ya, and then after that the word Rabb, lafzul jalala, is mansoob. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Aina tadhabu ya Abu Bakrin? Where are you going to, O Abu Bakr? Yes, Abu Bakr.
Adhabu
ilal mudiri.
Okay.
I'm going to the I'm going to my teacher.
To the manager, yeah. Okay.
Okay, manager. Yeah.
Al-mudarrisu la takhruj min al-fasl al-ana. Don't leave the class now. Idhab ilayhi ba'da darsi. Go to him after the lesson. After the lesson, yeah.
Class.
Okay, so la takhruj fi'l nahi. Don't go out, where you are forbidding someone from doing something, and idhab is imperative, where you are making an order. Idhab ilayhi ba'da darsi. Go to him after the lesson.
This is also fi'l al-amr, sir. La takhruj.
This is nahi.
Nahi, but very similar to fi'l al-amr, sir.
It In the
Oh,
broader,
because here in Hamzatul Wasl will come in Amr.
in the broader perspective, it falls in the category of fi'l al-amr. That's why
Yes,
we
sir.
have learned that verb has only 3 forms, which is mudari, which it has
Yes, sir.
madin, mudari, and fi'l al-amr. So it basically, in the broader perspective, it falls in the category of fi'l al-amr. However, we
Fi'l
will
al-amr.
say, however,
Fi'l
we will
al-amr
say
have
this is-
2 types.
But nahi precedes only the present tense verb. It doesn't precede the imperative ones, right?
yeah, both of them are only for the present
But
tense.
it's already an
Both are
imperative.
present, sir. In one,
verb
we
there. So
we
it is
ask someone
it
to
always
do.
precedes present tense.
Okay, in one we stop someone, and the other one we urge someone to do something, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
But
so
both
now-
are
We command, that's a command. Izhab, that is the command here.
that's
And
right.
here we are prohibiting someone.
That's right. So one is fi'l al-nahi and one is fi'l al-amr. Please listen
Amr bil
carefully.
ma'roof wa nahy
Fi'l al-
anil munkar.
Yes, fi'l al-amr and fi'l al-nahi, exactly.
The first
Yes.
instance it is prohibition, and that's in the next one is the commanding one.
Is the commanding one, that's right. Okay, yes, please.
Who is Humayun,
Humayun,
sir?
ya
Yes.
Ustad, ana talibun jadidun. Aina ajlis, aina ajlisu,
Mhm.
ajlisu huna amamaka. So ya Ustad, ana talibun jadidun. Oh Ustad, I am a new student. Aina ajlisu, where do I sit? Ajlisu huna amamaka. Do I sit here in front of you? Is it?
Okay, yes. Can I ask a question now?
Yes,
Why can we not say ajlisu? Why did it not change into a?
Because Jim is sakin here, sir.
As-
So
Yeah. This is Hamzatul Istifham.
both of them are
But
Hamza. Yeah, both of them are Hamzas, and both
First
of
one
them.
is
And there's no sakin after the first Hamza because that
Exactly.
rule was only for the sakin, for the mutaharrik and then followed by a sakin.
Sakin,
But here
yes.
it is both have what is that?
Fatha.
Mutaharrik.
Fatha, both of them are mutaharrik, yes. So that's why we cannot change into mad. The rule will only be applicable when we have
Only
the
if
first
there is a
Hamza has
sakin.
fatha and the second one is sakin. Yes. Okay. Al-mudarrisu la tajlis huna. No, don't sit here.
Here.
So what is the difference
From
between the
prohibition.
first la and the second la?
He's replying. Now,
first
The
is
first
no,
one, the first is la.
no,
naf-
don't sit here, sir.
first
So-
one is the answer to the jawab. This is jawab la.
Yeah. So the first one is nafiya and the other one is nahiya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. هذا مقعد هشام. This is the seat of Hisham. وهو غيب اليوم, and he is absent today. Notice wow here. This wow is so beautiful.
It's a wow. What is that?
Wow al-haliya. Wow al-haliya.
Yeah, hal. Yeah,
Hal.
because it is followed by jumlatul ismiya, right?
Yes. So this wow is so beautiful. That after that there will be a complete sentence, and that complete sentence will be translated into hal. وهو غيب اليوم, while he is absent today. इस हाल में कि वो आज गैर हाजिर है. वहुवा गायबुन al-yawma, while he is absent today. هذا مقعد هشام وهو غائب al-yawma. This is the seat of Hisham, and he is absent today. غائب al-yawma, he is absent today. اجلس هناك
Ijlis hunaka
خلف
khalfa
حامد.
hamidin. So sit here, khalfa hamidin, behind Hamid.
Sit there. هناك there.
Hunaka there.
Behind Hamid. Okay. Yes, Bashir, do we have a new participant, please?
Understand?
Yes, I would like someone else to participate as well.
I will participate.
Yes, please.
آخذ هذا الدفتر يا أستاذي.
هذه الدفاتر.
هذه الدفاتر يا أستاذ. يا أستاذة.
يا أستاذ.
يا أستاذ. Should I take this register or book or my teach or teach?
Yes. Do I take these notebooks or teacher? Or, yes. No. If we have al, then
It's plural.
it will be
Daftar,
fine.
dafatil.
Yes. But when we have al, then it will not be mamnu of sarf anymore. So then it will take fatha, dhamma, or kasra.
هذه الدفاتر. So
Yeah.
this registers.
Do I take these notebooks, O teacher? Al-mudarrisu la ta'khudha. No, don't take it or don't take them. Yanzuru fi daftarin. He looks at the notebook or into the notebook. Ya Abdurrahimi. Oh Abdurrahim. So here Abdurrahimi. La taktub. Yeah, la taktub. Don't write. And when you connect it with al, la taktubil ajwibata bil qalam al ahmari. Don't write the answers with the red pen. Al mudarrisu, the teacher. Huwa is the one. Alladhi yaktubu bil qalam al ahmari is the one who writes with the red pen. Now, any reflections about why there is the addition of huwa over there? If it is al mudarrisu alladhi,
it's emphasis, Ustad. It is some. This is just sitting in its place. It had this was otherwise called
What you
as
call
another name.
this is for a reason. It's used for hasr, that means for tawqeed, for emphasis. For example, we say if you say ulaik al-muflihun,
emphasis.
Ulaik al-muflihun is also okay, but in the Quran it is ulaika humul muflihun.
Ulaika humul muflihun.
Yeah, so and there is so when it is humul muflihun, then this one, the addition of the pronoun makes it more emphatic. That's number one. And number two, al-mudarrisu alladhi is basically al-mudarrisu and alladhi become masuf and sifa. So in order to differentiate between these two, we have to bring in one pronoun which is according to the noun that comes before it. For example, al-mudarrisu, for al-mudarrisu we will use huwa.
Singular.
Yeah, we will use huwa. But what if we have al-mudarrisatu? It will be hiya.
Hiya.
Yeah, al-mudarrisatu hiya
allati.
Yes, taktubu bil qalam al-ahmari. Excellent, mashallah, tabarakallah. So al-mudarrisu huwa alladhi yaktubu bil qalam al-ahmari. The teacher is the one who writes with the red pen.
So this huwa has a name, Ustad, in Arabic. It's called some name, Ustad. Huwa, this pronoun has some name, right?
Madri, I don't remember now, but I think it does. We say it's used for hasr. Hasr means for tawqeed. Al-qasr wal-hasr. It's used for al-qasr wal-hasr, yani in order to specify.
So it is okay if we drop also, Ustad. Al-mudarrisu al-lazi also we can say, but if we have to be more emphatic, we just include that as well, right?
That's right, yeah. Al-mudarrisu al-lazi is also okay. There is nothing wrong with that. What is more important, after alladhi, there will be a sentence which can be verbal sentence or which can be nominal sentence. In this case, we have verbal sentence. Yaktubu, he writes bil qalam al-ahmari with the red pen. Yes, yes, Faisal. Who is going to be Faisal?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Yes, please.
انظر إلى هذه المجلة يا أستاذ ما أجملها. Look at this
magazine.
Oh my teacher, how beautiful it is.
Excellent. So you remember this ma? This ma is ma ta'ajjub. Yes, excellent. So we have learned many forms of ma. Okay, so we know this one as well. Ma ajmala, yani ma, and after that the noun will be mansub, verb will be mansub, and the noun will also be mansub. Ma ajmalaha. Al-mudarrisu, yes, who's going to be the teacher?
Okay, you read it.
Okay, read.
Brother, you can read it. No, you read it.
La taqra'il mujallati fil fasli ya Faisalu. Faisalu.
Majallati.
Yes.
Translation, La taqra, don't read magazine in class of Faisal.
La taqra'il. So it was taqra, and then when we connected with kasra, لا تقرأ المجلات في الفصل يا فيصل. Don't read magazines.
There should be dhamma on meme, sir. Mujalla or majalla? Which one is correct?
Majalla, majalla. In Urdu, we
Majalla.
read with dhamma, but in Arabic, it's with fatha.
In
Majallati
Urdu, we say mujalla.
That's right, yeah. But in Arabic, it will be maftuh with fatha. Majallati fil fasli ya Faisalu. Yes, Faisal.
ما أقرأ هذه مجلة الآن إنما أنظر إلى الصورة التي فيها. I am not reading the magazine right now. I'm only looking
at the picture.
At the pictures, yes. Sister, can you please read again? There are some small mistakes, so can you please read again?
Okay. ما أقرأ هذه مجلة الآن.
No, so is it kasra or fatha?
It is maful, right, Ustad?
Maful bihi, yeah.
Ustad, yeah, maful
Okay.
bihi.
Majallata.
Yes, sister, whenever we use aqra'u, naqra'u, whenever we use the forms of the verb, which is not number 1 and number 4, then the noun after that will always be mansoob. Huh? So it will be ma aqra'u hadhihi al-majallata al-ana. I am not reading the magazine now.
Right.
So
Okay.
al-ana and ma aqra'u make it easier for us that ma aqra'u means now. And al-ana
even
confirms,
if you don't write, I'll answer.
Yeah, it confirms that now.
Yeah, it is used for the
Translate that I am
current
not
situation,
reading now.
right, Ustad?
Exactly, yeah. But
this is ma of negation, no, Ustad?
No. This is, yeah, this is of course. But
No, it's not negation. Okay, you're negating.
Ma of negation
No,
for
okay.
a current situation, sir.
Yeah, I'm not reading now. So the student is like telling the teacher, like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, and then he kind of tells a lie. Maybe he says, innama anzuru ila. Okay, it's this
For
one.
sure, I'm only looking at the pictures.
Yeah, after ila, which noun is this?
Suwari.
Aswar.
What? How would you translate it?
The
No.
suwar is the photo, right? I'm
No.
looking only at the pictures.
It's the plural of suratun. So it's the plural.
Suratun.
Pictures. I think you forgot.
Pictures.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
With
And this is on the version of what, sir?
Fu'alun.
Fu'alun.
Yeah. So okay, now the one that we have, the surahs that we have in the Quran, the plural is the same and the singular is the same, but that starts with seen. Suratun was suwarun. This one starts with shad, suratun or suwarun. Okay. So one picture will be surah and many pictures will be suwarun. When we have al, then we don't have tanween, we know that. So ma innama anzuru ila suwari allati fiha, and allati confirms that this is the plural of things.
Feminine.
Yeah, feminine, so irrational being. So innama anzuru ila
Sir,
suwari.
how we will connect majalla with answer? Majallatal.
Majallatal ana. Yes.
Nice.
I am only looking at the pictures that are inside it. Allati fiha. Okay, ha refers to what?
Majalla, sir.
Yes, to the magazine. Yes, I need someone new here. Hamza, is there anyone else?
You are Hamza, sir, now.
Okay, so aftahul baba ya ustadu. Aftahul baba ya ustadu. Do I open the door, oh teacher? Yakadul jarasu yarinnu. The bell is about to ring, yeah. So yakadu is the past of kada yakadu, and then the noun after that has to be marfu, as we can see here, and then the verb has to be always mudari. So the bell is about to ring. Al mudarrisu la.
This is on the wadan of dhanna, sir. Rinna dhanna.
Dhanna yadhunnu. That's right. But the verb is different. It's mudaf. It's farra yafirru on the version of farra yafirru. Ranna yarinnu. Yeah, it's on the version of that one. Al mudarrisu la, no, la taftahil baba باب الآن. Don't open the door
open.
now. So Irfan, now you can see here that after taftah, the noun is mansoob that you wanted to see. لا تفتح
Yes, sir.
الباب. And then we connected with الآن. لا تفتح الباب الآن. Don't open the door right now. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
If there is singular noun after ya, that will be marfu always.
You mean to say ya al-munada? Yes.
So instead of
Ya
ma,
al-munada,
even
sir.
here he has used la, no ustad. So la and ma can be used interchangeably because he has used al-an.
That's possible, yeah. You mean here in the last?
Yeah, he
step?
said, yeah. He
No, no,
could
no.
have said ma
La.
taftahil baba al-an.
La.
But
If you want to negate any idea in the present, we negate it with la. For example, لا أذهب إلى السوق, لا آكل السمك, لا أقرأ القرآن, نعوذ بالله. Yani just for the sake of example. So la is used to negate present. If you want, that is habitual on a daily basis, like if you have a habit. But if you are negating something at the moment, only then we will use ma with the present tense. When you say ma aqra'u hadhihi al-majallata, that means I am not reading this magazine when just now. He means to say this is not my habit to do it on a daily basis, but I am doing it only now, just for the sake of looking at the pictures. Otherwise, we will not confuse, and we will always use la with the present tense when we want to negate it. However, whenever you make fi'l al-amr and whenever you make fi'l al-nahi, then follow the same rule as we say for fi'l al-amr, we will use hamzatul wasl, and for fi'l al-nahi, we will always use la, and we will not use ma for nahi. Okay, so la taftahil bab al-ana, don't open the door now. We will not say ma taftahil bab al-an, maiji. It doesn't work. هل فهمتم جيدا؟ انتهينا من الدرس وحان وقت الصلاة الآن. So إن شاء الله
الحمد لله.
سوف أراكم إن شاء الله
آمين.
غدا. سبحانك اللهم
آمين.
وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وإياكم بارك الله فيكم. إن شاء الله أراكم غدا على الخير. وإياكم.